So here we are, the date we all dreaded, as the Stadia Pro subscription is about to be up for those founders who played on day one. So in this video, we're going to explore the question, should you renew your membership? And what are the benefits to continuing your Pro subscription, and what not renewing this membership could look like? We'll cover all that in this video and more, so let's get this started. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and flat out break down what you actually get with a Pro subscription and what you're missing out when you don't. Because there might be some people who actually have no idea what you're getting by paying Google $10 a month. So to start, you get the ability to play in 4K with 5.1 surround sound. If you decide not to renew, you will only be able to play in 1080 with just stereo sound. So if you're someone who plays in 4K exclusively, you're going to have a decision to make real soon. And then next up is the biggest benefit depending on who you ask, and that is the free games. Today, every month, Stadia gives out 2 free games, and those games that have been included so far as of today are Farming Simulator 19, the exclusive title Guilt, Metro Exodus, Thumper, Samurai Showdown, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. So the titles so far have been pretty excellent all around, with a mix of few indies with high quality titles. Now, as long as you have the Pro membership, you can keep the games you claim and play them whenever. But if you decide you don't want to be a part of the Pro membership, then you can no longer play the titles you claim, and you can't claim any new titles. Now, I'll have a suggestion on this later to possibly save you some money, so stay tuned to the end of the video for that. And the last thing to mention is the actual Stadia Pro exclusive discounts. And this is going to be a bit trickier to analyze because we don't know what sales look like by not having the Pro membership. As of today, all the sales so far have only been for Pro members, including sales that are going on right now. But to be fair, these sales have been extremely competitive for the most part with console sales across the board. By not having a Pro membership, you don't have access to these game sales, which there isn't a lot of games on Stadia. And even with the 120 games slated to come out in 2020, this probably won't be a huge factor in deciding if you keep your Pro membership, but this is more of an added bonus in the end. So ultimately, the question remains, should you actually renew your Pro membership with Stadia? Well, it's going to depend on the biggest factor that I think is personal to you. Do you mostly play your games exclusively on 4K? Can you live without playing on 4K? Do you have a data cap? If so, maybe 4K isn't as a big deal since it's a huge data hog. For me, I exclusively play on 1080p, so 4K is not a factor in my personal decision. Then we have the games. At the moment, the games are 100% random as to which we get and what Google decides to give us. With that said, right now we don't actually have a lot of games on this platform, and with so many high quality titles being on this platform right now, in conjunction with the small number in total, there is a good chance that there will be at least one quality title that will be free in the future that will catch your interest. But for me, the games are what will factor into my personal decision. If there is a great game to claim, I will do so and renew my subscription to claim it. But here is the trick that I mentioned earlier. I won't collect on this title till at least at some point in the month that overlaps until the next month, so I can get a 2-for-1 deal. So by paying $9.99, I can claim up to 4 games, and if they are single player games, then you will be on the clock to beat them until your subscription runs out again. But at least if you decide to renew down the line, you'll once again have access to those games you've claimed. So there is a lot of factors to think about when it comes to deciding what you want to do with your Pro subscription and if it's the right fit for you to continue it. Then there is a last factor to consider, and that is just flat out supporting Google and supporting this platform just because you do get some nice bonuses and you believe in Stadia. But frankly, while I love this platform, I'm way too cheap to go down that route. I also want to mention that at the moment we don't have a clear picture of what a free game like Destiny is going to look like. Are only the Pro subscribers able to access a game like Destiny that is free everywhere else? Or can you play Destiny 2 without a Pro subscription? This is something that might also go into your decision, so keep that in mind with everything else that I've said. But to end this video, I do want to know your guys' thoughts. Are you going to continue this membership? What are the benefits that you like the most that are factoring in you keeping your Pro subscription? Or are you not going to renew, and why? Let me know down below as I'll be reading your comments. Thanks for watching. I'm Sunny, and like always, I hope you guys all have a sunny day.